another pickups video. This video is going to consist of my 64 pickups and GameCube pickups over the last, I couldn't even tell you, a month, 2 months, somewhere around there. So recently I am now, I think, at 60 away from the full 64 set. I did pick up some games from, I believe, Retro Mikey 78. I got some from this one comic shop I've been going to, and I also got some when I went down and hung out with the Dust Sleeve podcast crew, me, Dan, Linda, and Chris. So let's go over what I picked up. This is in no specific order. So, there is some stuff from a thrift shop here as well, but we'll get into that. I'm not really 100% sure where each one came from because it's been so long, but I do remember where some of them came from. First one up is Chameleon Twist for the 64. Got that one, I believe, from Retro Mikey. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness for the 64. That one also, I believe, was a Retro Mikey. Batman Beyond. I believe that was another Mikey one. Bomberman 64. I believe that was a Mikey one too. Pretty sure that was from Mike. All right. Chameleon Twist 2. So I got both of these from Mikey. Next up is Mario Party. That was from Mike. Mario Party 3. That was also from Mike, which these are all sleeved. Some of these were in my recent Dust Sleeve pickup video, if you've watched that one. If not, check it out. Next one up is Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits. Not really sure where I got this one. This might have been Mike. I'm not 100% sure, though. All right, and let's see here. Cyber Tiger. I got that one online. That was actually a pretty good price. I forget what it was, but I was kind of surprised when I got it. It was cheaper than what I saw every other one. Destruction Derby 64. Harvest Moon 64. Kirby 64. And I believe this one was new, the Tetris, the Magical Tetris Challenges. I think that was new. I'm not 100% sure, but I figured I'd put it in here. I might not have done a pickup video on it anyways. Next up, these are games that I found when we were all hanging out together, the podcast crew. These are all ones I was also missing from my collection. WCW Backstage Assault. Don't have a sleeve for that one yet, but I will soon. Well, eventually. That's all the way at the end, so I'm far away from W yet in the sleeves. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Space Invaders. Dr. Mario 64. I do have the sleeve for this one. I need to sleeve it yet. Charlie Blast Territory. And Hot Wheels. So those are the 64 games I picked up to add to the collection, now to knock it down to 60 away. I also found at the one secondhand shop, I found in a really good condition, the 64 controller. Joystick is really good. Definitely don't see any problems with it. It's not all scratched up, works really well. Even if it needed a new joystick, I could change it. Next, different thrift shop, but next item up is I have some systems that I do not have boxes for. I only have one system, and at the one thrift shop, I ended up finding, it was a thrift shop, a GameCube that was the silver one. It wasn't in a box, but I had the box. So now I have a complete in-box one because I boxed that one up. So it has everything in it, the controller, you name it. So now I have one complete in box. And with that came an extra controller and it had 2 memory cards. Now, I haven't put them in yet and checked what's on them, but it came with 2 memory cards. Can never have too many of them. Next up, I went to a different secondhand shop, and I found my first dance mat, or whatever you want to call it for a pad. It's for the GameCube, which I've never done any of these dance pads, not even the fitness one for NES have I used. So we'll see. I don't want to use mine. I used it one as a kid, but I don't want to use the one I have. It's in the one box. So, but now I have this one for the GameCube. Kind of wish it was in the box, but not bad. I think I paid $5-10 for it. And the only GameCube games I got this month, well, over the months, folks, is NCAA Football 2003. This was a thrift shop find. And then I found at the comic shop the one day, which I got it for a pretty good price. I did buy a bunch of other things, so I think they gave me a good deal on it. But Fire Emblem, I've had this for a while. Mike knows I got it. He got it too, actually, and it is complete, and it looks beautiful. Another really cool game to try. Now, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. But that is all of the 64 and GameCube pickups for the last month, 2 months. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll check you out next time. Have a good one.